Elizabeth Lewisohn Eisenstein was an American historian of the French Revolution and early 19th century France. She is well known for her work on the history of early printing, writing on the transition in media between the era of manuscript culture and that of print culture, as well as the role of the printing press in affecting broad cultural change in Western civilization. Career: Eisenstein was educated at Vassar College, where she received her B.A., then went on to Radcliffe College for her M.A. and Ph.D. It was there she studied under Crane Brinton. She taught as an adjunct professor at American University from 1959 to 1974, then the University of Michigan, where she was the Alice Freeman Palmer Professor of History. In 1979 she was resident consultant for the Center for the Book at the Library of Congress. She held positions as a Fellow at the Humanities Research Centre of the Australian National University and at the Centre for Advanced Study in the Behavioural Sciences. Eisenstein was visiting professor at Wolfson College, Oxford, and published her lectures from that period as Grub Street Abroad. She was Professor Emerita at the University of Michigan and an Honorary Fellow of St. Cross College, Oxford. Her last work was Divine Art, Infernal Machine, The Reception of Printing in the West. Family: Eisenstein is the third daughter of Sam A. Lewisohn, son of Adolf Lewisohn and Margaret Seligman, granddaughter of Joseph Seligman and Babbe Steinhardt. The printing press as an agent of change. Eisenstein's best-known work is The Printing Press as an Agent of Change, a 2-volume, 750-page exploration of the effects of movable type printing on the literate elite of post-Gutenberg Western Europe. In this work she focuses on the printing press's functions of dissemination, standardization, and preservation and the way these functions aided the progress of the Protestant Reformation, the Renaissance, and the Scientific Revolution. Eisenstein's work brought historical method, rigor, and clarity to earlier ideas of Marshall McLuhan and others about the general social effects of such media transitions. This work provoked debate in the academic community from the moment it was published and is still inspiring conversation and new research today. Her work also influenced later thinking about the subsequent development of digital media. Her work on the transition from manuscript to print influenced thought about new transitions of print text to digital formats, including multimedia and new ideas about the definition of text. The Unacknowledged Revolution. Eisenstein's book The Printing Press as an Agent of Change lays out her thoughts on the Unacknowledged Revolution, her name for the revolution that occurred after the invention of print. Print media allowed the general public to have access to books and knowledge that had not been available to them before. This led to the growth of public knowledge and individual thought. The ability to formulate thought on one's own thoughts became reality with the popularity of the printing press. Print also standardized and preserved knowledge which had been much more fluid in the age of oral manuscript circulation, of social history of the media. Eisenstein recognizes this period of time to be very important in the development of mankind. However, she feels that it is often overlooked. Thus, the Unacknowledged Revolution. Awards. Eisenstein has received various awards and recognitions, including fellowships from the John Simon Guggenheim Memorial Foundation, the National Endowment for the Humanities, and the Rockefeller Foundation. In 2002, she received the American Historical Association's Award for Scholarly Distinction, and in 2004 the University of Michigan awarded her the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. In 1993, the National Coalition of Independent Scholars created the Eisenstein Prize, which is awarded biannually to members of the organization who have produced work with an independent focus. Selected bibliography. Divine Art, Infernal Machine, The Reception of Printing in the West. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, University of Pennsylvania Press, 2011. ISBN 9780812242805. Based on the Rosenbach Lectures, March 2010. The Printing Revolution in Early Modern Europe. Cambridge, UK. Cambridge University Press, 2005. ISBN 0521845432. Includes a new afterword by the author. Grub Street Abroad. Aspects of the French Cosmopolitan Press from the Age of Louis XIV to the French Revolution. Oxford, Clarendon Press, 1992. ISBN 0198122594. Series Lyell Lectures 1991. Print Culture and Enlightenment Thought. Haynes Foundation. Rare Book Collection. University Library. University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill. 1986. Series The Sixth Haynes Lecture. The Printing Revolution in Early Modern Europe. Cambridge, UK. Cambridge University Press, 1983. ISBN 0521258588. The Printing Press as an Agent of Change, Communications and Cultural Transformations in Early Modern Europe. Cambridge, UK. Cambridge University Press, 1979. ISBN 0521220440. Some conjectures about the impact of printing on Western society and thought. A preliminary report. The Journal of Modern History, Volume 40, No. 1, March 1968. The first professional revolutionist, Filippo Michele Buonarroti. Cambridge, Massachusetts. Harvard University Press, 1959. ISBN 9780674304000. Briggs, Asher and Berg, Peter. A Social History of the Media. From Gutenberg to the Internet Polity. Cambridge. Barron, Sabrina A., Eric N. Lindquist, and Amp. Eleanor F. Shevlin, Agent of Change. Print Culture Studies after Elizabeth L. Eisenstein.